Hello everybody, Resented here back in my program, and this is going to be the recording after Fortress was completed, and I did do a little mess up where, if I can, I exited out of the ability. I gotta go back into it. Here we go. So the problem was, I was like, why don't I just have one effect and I just apply it to each ally? The same effect. Problem with that was I realized why I didn't do that before, and that's because basically if I have just one effect and I apply it to ally 1 and then the same one to ally 2 and then the same one to ally 3, the problem is there's really no way for me to change it properly, because inside of the status effect listener it has the target entity inside of it, and the thing is I would have to change the target every time I re-added the effect. But the problem is, let's say you have the effect in ally 1 and the same effect in ally 2. If you go into the ally 1's listener array and the ally 2's listener array and you look for the effect that Fortress applied, both of those effects refer to the exact same effect, which makes sense considering it's the same one that you applied to both of them. But the problem is, if I added it to the first ally and then added it to the second ally and then changed it to fit the new target when I reapplied it, then the problem was, even though it was set properly in the first application, whenever the target got changed on the second application, the first target's reference referred to the target entity that got switched in the second application, which is a little confusing, I understand, but it was just a big ordeal. But I fixed it now. I basically, if you don't understand any of that, don't worry about it. Just know that I was trying to make it to where I only needed one effect that I wanted to add across all allies, but I couldn't do that just because of the way that I've set up my code. And so I had to have 3 effects that applies to each ally that isn't the target, and Fortress seems to work just fine. It also gives some damage reduction, which, if I actually didn't test if that worked. I did test it just to see if it worked, and it worked, and it reverted properly and everything. So let's check it real quick, actually. So the ally does 27 to 29. Ally 1 16. Yeah, it's working just fine. The damage reduction is working, and as you can see, it's not making ally 2 or 3 targeted because I'm casting it on the player. So anything that is not the player and that is an ally gets untargetable, and it's not doing it to the ally 1 because up here I actually made the ally 1 an enemy just for the sake of certain abilities. But yeah, that's it for that. That was just a little preface to the actual video, which is I'm gonna try my best to do these 3 actives just because I only did 1 in the last video, and that video was over 30 minutes long for just this one. So I'm gonna hopefully do these 3 relatively quickly. I think they shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. On Your Feet should be easy. Forceful Impact should be pretty easy. This one might give us some trouble, but I think this one should be pretty easy as well. Okay, so this one is just damage reduction, but it gives a flat 12% and 4% bonus per enemy that is still alive. And yes, so, and then we have the upgrades that just upgrade how much reduction you get. So when you upgrade it fully and you have 4 enemies, the max bonus you can get from that ability is 50% damage reduction, which is pretty good to say the least. Get rid of that. Let's go to the knight and go into defend the flanks. There we go. Okay, so first we are going to have 2 variables. One is going to be initial damage reduction, which is 12%. And then damage reduction. It's like per enemy, but I just want to keep it like with one word, like enemy. Damage reduction enemy. That's a number as well. So this will be the per enemy one. This is 4%. So then we call the super. I don't know why I was trying to call parent. And then active spell. It's a buff. It doesn't do any damage, but we can just do that. It's 0. Spending mana. Base cost is 25. Base cost mult is 0. Cooldown is 4 turns. Upgrade 1 plus 10% initial damage reduction. Then plus 3% damage reduction per enemy. Oh gosh. It's lowercase per. Just make it a little easier. A little better. Okay. We're going to do override. Update description. Basically doing everything I've done before. Oops, didn't mean to hit enter. Equals this plus math.round. Nope, wrong parenthesis. This dot damage reduction times 100%. Damage reduction for 2 turns increased by this. Actually, hold on, I gotta round this one too. This enemy times 100 plus % for each enemy still alive. Easy cheesy. Okay. Yes, seems okay. Seems right. There was like one thing that I'm like, wait, I gotta. No, not look at. Okay, we're good. Override. We're going to upgrade spell 1. This one's gonna do this. That initial damage reduction increased by 10. No, 0.10. No, I meant to. There we go. Alright, upgrade spell 2, and this one's basically this dot 0.03. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I needed a status effect, and then this one's going to be damage reduction effect, parent status effect listener. Override, cast spell. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is var damage reduction is gonna be a number equals this dot initial damage reduction. What's gonna happen is we're gonna have to basically iterate through the entity array list, and if the enemy is an enemy, if the entity is an enemy, and if the entity is still alive, then we'll increase the damage reduction by a factor of the damage reduction enemy. Entity's length, not filter. I don't even know what that does. I++. Okay. So if entities at index I dot stats type is greater than, I think, 1, because I think 2 is when enemies start. Yeah, 2 is when enemies start. So if it's anything greater than 1, meaning 2, 3, or 4, then it's an enemy. So we check if it's an enemy, and if stats current health is greater than 0, and if it's still alive, then damage reduction is gonna increment or increase by the damage reduction per enemy that's still alive. Okay, so then what we're going to do after is go to the parent status effect listener, remove the listener, damage reduction effect. Okay, and then this dot damage reduction effect equals new. We're gonna recreate it. Get rid of sharp eye. Didn't mean to do that one. Okay. So we're gonna import status effect. That's what I was looking for. Status effect dot attack shield. Oh, it's damage reduction. Okay, so I need to do attack and I need to do spell. Okay, status effect. I did that again. Come on. There we go. Okay. So this is gonna be equals attack shield. Target entity is oh wait, hold on. Target type. That's what I was looking for. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Then that also means what's fortress? Oh, okay, I already did that, so we're good. I thought I didn't set the target type for fortress, but I did, so we're good. Target entity is just gonna be the target, I guess. Target, because I can do this dot owner, but it's gonna be a self cast ability, so the only target you're gonna be able to target is yourself. So yeah, apply target. This is gonna be for the attack shield, so it's when they are the target of the attack. Multiplier is by a factor of the negation of damage reduction, because we want to reduce it by the factor, so I have to negate the number. Duration is 2 turns. On source is false because it's when they aren't the source of the damage. Rounds is true. And then target stats listeners dot push this dot attack reduction effect, and I think that might be good. It might throw an error, maybe. Nope, it's good. Okay, so now let's initialize it and let's see how it does. We have a lot of abilities. We have our knight, defend the flanks. Defend the flanks. Now let's go up here and do that. Go all the way down. Okay. Now let's instead just do this. See how that works. So since I did, oh my god, what have I done? Oh, I didn't do a semicolon, I did a regular comma. Okay, my bad. And then damage reduction effect. Oh yeah, okay. I changed the name. Oh, you know what? I also got to do it for the spell. So basically, just do the same thing here. And then not shatter, please, not shatter. That would be very bad. This dot spell reduction. So there we go. But what I was saying was, since it's upgraded, let's see. Oh, let's exit out of that. Don't need my music playing. It should give 22% plus 7, which is 29% damage reduction. So let's go back over here. So it should be giving about 30% damage reduction. Let's find out. So ally does 58 through 77. The ally did 57. 74. It'd be better if we saw how much damage he would have done on these turns. Because, oh, actually no, it's wrong, because he didn't attack in the first 2 turns, so the shield ended by turn 3. And I do need one more thing. I need to do the import stat change event, because I need to go into the text array dot push target stats display name is defending the flanks. Yes. So play it again, see if the ally can actually land an attack. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that's such a high deviation. Come on, I need a smaller frame of reference for the ally's damage. Come on. Just do like 30 to 30 damage. That'd be great. What the heck is going on here? Did I not do that right? Hold on, did I not copy it properly? Okay, 57 to 64, let's see. 40 damage, yes, that looks good. Okay, so the damage reduction is working. Yeah, 40 damage, and the lowest you can do is 57, so it is working properly. I'm trying to burn through these relatively quickly because I still have 2 more to go through now. Okay, so next one's On Your Feet. It just heals by 15% of the knight's maximum health, increases it by 15%, and additionally heals the ally by 20% of their missing health. So now the question comes into play where, with the missing health heal, do I want to heal... I'm going to reduce this a little because 30% of the knight's maximum health is a really good heal. So I'm going to make it 25 total whenever you upgrade it. But yeah, the question is, do I apply the missing health heal before or after I apply the main heal? And if I do it before, then it's going to be more powerful because it's going to, their missing health is going to be higher before the initial heal goes through. But if it's after, then the heal is going to be less. I don't really know. Let's just see how the missing health works. If I do it before, I think I might want to decrease this by a little bit. Just because it has a relatively high cooldown considering you're a warrior. But it's still going to be like an extremely good heal. Let's do On Your Feet. Okay. So, let's call the super. It's a heal. Damage type doesn't matter. Initial damage rolled 0. Stat to spend. Current mana. Mana base cost is 30. Base cost rolled 0. Cooldown is 3. Upgrade 1 is plus 10% maximum health heal. And then this one is additionally heals the ally by 15% of their missing health. And then it can target the player and the allies. So yes. Okay, so then we're gonna override update description. I do need a couple of factors. Private var max heal. Gonna be a number equals to 0.15. Var missing heal equals 0.15. And then, wait, do I actually don't need this one right here. This dot description equals heals an ally by not 200 but 100% of the knight's maximum health. Maximum health. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna get the upgrade spell 1. This one's going to increase the max heal by 50 or by 10%. 0.1. And then I don't need to do anything with the second one because I just have to check if they bought it in the cast spell function. Okay, so then here it's basically gonna do the missing health first. So we're gonna do a new stat. Actually, hold on. We're gonna do var missing health. This one's gonna just be an unsigned integer equals. Then we're gonna round target stats max health minus target stats a current health. Nope. Times we're gonna have to do this first times 0.15. Okay, that should be fine, I think. Let's see. So if they have like yeah, okay, so let's say they have like 500 max health and they're at 175. So they're missing 325 times 0.15. So it's going to heal 49 after it rounds. So now we just check if this.bot upgrade to. We're going to make a new stat change event. Changing stat, current health. Change type is going to be a buff. Target entity is the target. The source is the owner. The change is missing health. Rounds is true. Okay, so I guess let's just make this a number. I don't have to round it too much. I just want to round it as many times as I need. And so it's going to round in the stat change event. Set equal, don't need to do anything with that. Okay. So now is when we do everything else. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So then basically it's just a new stat change event. Stat change event, changing stat, current health, change type is a buff, target entity is the target, the source is the owner, change is by a factor of the knight's maximum health, so this owner stats max health times this dot max heal. Rounds is true. Okay, so I actually can get rid of this here. Because rounds is true by default. So I don't need to set it because it's already set to true. So yeah, this dot max heal, and then that is it for that. And I'm pretty sure that's good. Not really a complicated spell. I told you it wouldn't take too long because it's just a heal. Var knight on your feet. Then on your feet equals new on your feet. Now let's try it. Okay, so I guess I'll just go ahead and set the allies or the players' health right here equals, let's do 500 because it's set to 1,000 by default because the constitution is changed by 100, which each constitution gives you 10 health, so 100 times 10 is 1,000, so 500 out of 1,000 is 50% missing health. So basically you do 1,000 minus 500, of course it's 500, times 0.15. So I'm going to get healed by 75 first, and then I'm going to be healed by 25% of my max health, which is 250. So I'm going to get healed for 325, which is going to bring me back up to, 325, 825. Very good. It's a very good heal. Don't get me wrong. Come on. There we go. Let's put this here. So yeah, there's a 75, so that's the missing health heal, and then 250, so 825. So it's working. That is working just fine. Awesome. So we're done with that spell. Very quick, very nice. Next one is Forceful Impact. It deals 125% attack damage plus bonus damage equal to 10% of the knight's maximum health. So that's pretty good. 2 upgrades, of course, plus 25% initial damage, then 10% maximum health damage. Okay, so Forceful Impact. Gonna call the super. Active is damage. Damage type is attack damage. Initial damage mult is 1.25. Stat to spend. Current mana. Stat to spend, display, base cost is 25, base cost mult is 0, cooldown is 2 turns. Upgrade 1 is plus 25% initial damage, and this one is plus 10% maximum health damage. Okay, so then we do need one variable, max health damage, number equals 0.1. And then override, update description equals deals plus math.round. Done this all before. Yes, I do need this dot initial damage mult times 100. Not 200, or not, 109,000 plus, or not 1,000 either, don't be dumb. Percent attack damage plus bonus damage equal to plus this dot max health damage. I do need to do the math dot round again. Oh, stop. 100 plus percent of the knight's maximum health. Alright, perfect. So we're going to override upgrade spell 1, and this one's just going to increase the initial damage by 25%. Upgrade spell 2 is going to increase max health damage by 10%, and that's pretty good. Cast spell. Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to deal the max health damage first, and we're just going to return the super cast spell, which is going to do the... Or you know what? Yeah, okay. I'll just do what I've done before, where I'm going to do var damage dealt. Do I make it an int? I think so. I don't even know anymore. Okay, I'm pretty sure I do that. Okay, so then what's going to happen is damage dealt plus equals new stat change event. Changing stat, current health plus bonus damage. Okay, so it says it deals bonus damage, but it doesn't say what kind of bonus damage it deals. So I'm probably just going to do attack damage. Target entity is the target. This dot owner is the source by a change of this dot owner stats, or no, his max health, not his current health, times this dot max health damage, and then rounds is true dot change, and then return damage dealt. Ooh, my voice did a little dipsy dangle up there. That was weird. That should be fine. Pretty sure that should be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, public static var knight forceful impact. Forceful impact. Okay. Active. Forceful impact equals new. Forceful impact. Then do what I've done before. Ally 1. So now we're going to cast it on the ally 1. This should deal... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta... Oh, come on. Hurry up. Thank you. I'm going to exit out real quick because I'm going to get rid of the current health change. So this should deal like 200 damage with the health bonus plus the flat amount of damage that the player weapon deals. So it's going to deal... Yeah. Oh, I'm a dummy. Idiot. Dumb. Stupid. Equals... Because I have to take the negation, because it's dealing damage, not healing. There we go. That should be fine. Let's see. So here we go. Yes. Yes, yes. Awesome. So there's the original damage itself. 28 to 30, and it dealt 42 damage, so that's good. And then it dealt 198 because the ally has like 1 armor, like 1 defense, so it's gonna get reduced by just a little bit. But yeah, that seems to work just fine. That was burned through 3 abilities really quickly. But yeah, that's that. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And yeah, I'm going to cut the video now because I don't want it to be too long. I'm not sure how long it is now, but again, hopefully it isn't too long. And in the next video, I will be doing the passives of the knight, which include giving him some damage reduction. And he is the first and one of the 2 classes in the game that actually reduce divine damage by 25%. It's not like incredibly great, but 25% divine damage reduction is pretty good, considering divine damage is supposed to be the damage that you just like, it goes through and deals damage no matter what. And so yeah, that should be fine. Reinforced armor just gives some status effects, not bad. And then we get battle wounds, where taking damage heals for 20% of the damage over 5 turns. Basically, if you get dealt 100 damage, then 20 of the damage is healed over 5 turns, meaning you get healed for 4 per turn. And then you get plus 15% damage heal and then -2 turn duration. So this basically, the -2 turn duration, it's going to heal for the same, just instead of over 5 turns, it's going to be over 3 turns instead. So the heal is going to be more compressed. So you're going to get healed more, but it's going to be the same total. So yeah. Yes, and that is it for this video. I might make that like I don't even know. Let's capitalize it. It looks all right. Right? Duration. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm not caring about the syntax right now. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, subscribing, all that garbage, and I'll see you guys next time.